When one of the med letters is followed by hamza, we either get the mandatory med of 5 counts if it is connected within the same word, or we get the optional med of 4 counts if this happens between 2 separate words, so disconnected. So this is connected and mandatory, and this is disconnected and optional. So we can say حتى إذا جاء without extending the optional med for 4 counts and only pronouncing the basic natural med. But we can also say حتى إذا جاء with extending the optional med for 4 counts. So this is optional, but we will extend the mandatory med no matter what. This concept is explained with more details and examples in this lesson. Now, if you choose to drop the optional med in your recitation, you will be able to use something called med التعظيم, or the glorifying med, which essentially means that it won't be applicable if you do extend the optional med. But then, what is med التعظيم? And what does it have to do with these types of med? Well, med التعظيم is an optional type of med, which is used to deliberately exaggerate and emphasize negation in the Quran, specifically in the mention of the shahada, testimony of faith, or its similar structures. So basically, any ayah containing any of these 3 structures can be subjected to med التعظيم, which is done by elongating the alif in the word la to exactly 4 counts, like in this example. إنما إلهكم الله الذي لا إله إلا هو. So here, I did not extend the alif in the word إنما because I chose not to extend the disconnected optional med. But I did extend la in this case because it is a case of med التعظيم. But then, what is the point of doing this? Well, the main purpose of this med, as pointed out by Imam al-Jazari, that Arabs elongate the negation with the purpose of exaggerating or emphasizing the negation. And so, in the context of the shahada, elongating the alif in la is a form of emphasizing the negation with the purpose of glorifying and exalting Allah. It is to be compared with elongating some words in English to emphasize their meaning, like saying, I tried all of them, so as to emphasize that you tried each and every one. And so Arabs do a similar thing with negation, and in the Quran exclusively with the mention of the 3 structures we talked about. But now you might be thinking, the application of med التعظيم is basically identical to the disconnected optional med. So why is med التعظيم its own thing? We already have the optional med. Well, it is true that med التعظيم is itself a case of disconnected med. That's why choosing to extend the optional disconnected med means that med التعظيم won't make any difference since you elongate everything anyway. But if you don't elongate the disconnected med, then med التعظيم will allow you to extend the word la in spite of being a case of optional med that you are dropping. So it allows you to switch the med in specific cases. But can't I already do that with the optional med? Can't I just switch on and off? Well, normally you cannot just simply switch your choices on and off within the same recitation. So in this ayah, for example, we cannot just simply choose to extend the first med here, but then directly after we skip that med, and then afterwards we go back and extend it again. It's all optional, but we cannot just switch on and off like that. That is just simply not possible within the same recitation. You either choose to extend all instances of optional med till the end of your recitation, or choose not to extend and only apply the natural med in all instances till the end of your recitation. So switching on and off is not possible. And so, here in this ayah, we have many cases of disconnected optional med. Normally, you have to stick to your choice till the end of the recitation. Either extend all or not. But with med التعظيم, it gives you the chance to extend the med in la without being a mistake. وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا إِلَهًا وَاحِدًا لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُوَ. So, med التعظيم is an optional type of med used in case you do not elongate the optional med in your recitation. You elongate it for 4 counts, and it exclusively applied on these 3 structures whenever they appear in the Quran. Its main purpose is emphasizing the glorification of Allah. Thanks for watching. If you want to start learning the Tajweed, then start with this playlist. And also, don't forget to check my latest book about Tajweed and download the companion app. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.